Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's episode you can see I'm not starting it out very professionally, but this is a little different because I just flashed my Lumia 1520 to Windows Phone 8.0 GDR3. So we're going to be taking a look at Windows Phone 8.0 on this channel. I took a look at it one time before. Why are the buttons not lighting up? I don't know. I took a look at it one time before, and that was not on this channel. That was when I just got this phone and I accidentally put 8.0 on this, but I didn't want it, so I put 8.1. I got a slight look at it, but this will be more in depth, and I'll even try to jailbreak it and see how usable it is. So I'm just restarting the phone right now. I'm just going to be recording this quick setup like this, and then I'll switch to my camera stand and all that stuff to take a proper look at it. But yeah, right now it's restarting because it's changing the language from one English to a different type of English. Check this out though. Again, I don't know what's with the lights not being there, but you will see the 8.0 boot screen actually looks very different from the 8.1 boot screen, and I think I might actually prefer it. See, this is kind of cool, and that was quick as well. Though there is like a black variant that I don't know from where. I'll try to find it and put it on screen. And yeah, you can see that's a different thing. But yeah, I think I like that one, especially on OLEDs. Let's go next. Same error, yes, fine. Windows Phone terms of use, of course. Now let's see custom, what do we get? Cellular data, phone feedback, keyboard touch suggestions, Wi-Fi, automatically download updates, no thanks. And we're just gonna hit next. And I'm gonna fill this in. All right, I did that, and I also skipped the Wi-Fi. Check this out. I will sign in later, though of course can't sign in later because that's not gonna work. And I'm gonna wait for this to finish. I feel the phone vibrations when pressing on this, but when I was selecting a number for the time, I couldn't use this to get out of the menu. I hope this still works, because I mean, like, you kind of need it for the operating system. So yeah, it does vibrate, so it does something, but hopefully it actually responds, and maybe we can turn on the lights, but I have no idea why it's doing that. But yeah, let's just wait for this to finish. All right, now all the apps has finished installing, and let's see. Thank you for choosing Nokia. Let's see. Wow, that animation was smooth. It was pretty nice. It's kind of loud. That's different. I don't know about this. Can you press on it? No, you cannot. So you get your ringer in vibration. I don't think I pressed the camera button, but okay. Yeah, okay, open it, I guess. Hello. Let's skip all this. Location, yeah man, whatever. That's the camera. What else do we got? Oh, it's back. Hello, the lights are here and they function. This is cool. What is this? Do they actually have the apps? Oh my god, they do. Wait, what? That is crazy, because the Bing versions of these were lost to media. Now I can archive them. Wait, are they all here? No, they're not. It's just these. But hey, that's more than 0. That's cool. What else do we got? Just put that there. You saw that. Maybe it's still installing stuff. Give it a moment. There are no app categories. It's kind of strange, but okay. I guess that's how it was back then, especially with Windows Phone 7. So I mean, hopefully this will be nice and easy to navigate. I mean, you still got the search. What happens if you press search here? Sure, man. You got Bing, but look, it's the old Bing logo. There is no control center or like action center. If you swipe down, you get these. I don't know why these are so spaced out from each other. There's no notification center because they were still very focused on the tiles. What about Office? The text looks... no, actually everything looks the same. It just references SkyDrive instead of OneDrive. What else do we got? Let's see the games. That guy's a little bit different from the 8.1 version, but otherwise looks the same for now. OneNote, again, looks the same, but the logo is slightly different, I think. What else do we got? Photos app. Now this, I did see this before and I like it more because it has this panorama effect, and you can even see apps and stuff that do things with photos. I really prefer this over the 8.1 one, to be honest. Same with other apps, they kind of do this as well. What about the People app? No, this one's still black, but what is this? Nah, I'm good. You can see this the text up there is bigger instead of being smaller. Again, the animation feels like it looks slower. I kind of like it. What about the calendar? The default view is different, and you have agenda, which they added back in 8.1 GDR2. But can I change this? No, I don't think so. Nokia Music. Of course, you can get this on 8.1 as well, and 10. But yeah, this is here, whatever. And should work. Yep, that is nice. I opened up something. But yeah, this looks nice. I've seen this before. What other stuff I thought, like, they looked different, especially like the photos thing with that background. I have a feeling something else had that. I just not quite sure. Oh yeah, something I remember is the store actually shows up with the layout, except obviously it doesn't load anything, but it does show up with the layout, and nothing works, but I mean, I guess it exists, unlike 8.1, which directly kicks you out if it doesn't sense anything. Phone app, let's actually click that. Sim area, I know, that message is huge. So you get the call history, that's it. App highlights, I think this became something else in phone 8.1. This doesn't work anymore, even if you connect to the internet, which makes sense. So I guess the rest of the things to check out will be here. So now I'm actually going to switch to my professional setup. So give me a moment. Alright guys, now I have it opened so I can use both hands. Glance screen just went away, but another thing reminds me. The text is bigger and the time is smaller, and these are more separated out. I do like this. I think it's kind of cool. I'm used to the other one though, and it matches Windows 8. But yeah, that is nice. I do like that style as well. Though I'm not sure which one I prefer, so let's see. Alarms. These kind of look mostly the same, and to be honest, that's not that surprising since 8.1 was like a half update. So you got that. This is a normal camera app, so there's Nokia ProCam that showed us before. Help and tips, what would you be? Help, so actually, you know what, I'm quickly gonna connect to the Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, usually I go settings from here, and they had the all settings button, but I have to go through the actual app first. So yeah, I'm gonna connect to Wi-Fi and we'll see. All right, boom, we're connected, you can see it up there. So now we're gonna go back and see if anything loads, which I doubt it. Apparently this is a web page, huh? Refresh. Nothing. Makes sense, since 8.0 doesn't support modern internet standards, so I wouldn't be surprised if that factors into how dead this platform can be as compared to 8.1. Alright, what else do we have? So, I mean, there's not that much really that comes stock with this. Oh, music plus videos. Now this is a nice one, because this is when both things were still, oh, that's new. Hey, both things were still in one. So music and video were still in one app, as opposed to 8.1, which had the two apps. So you can see music and videos, and then you even got your podcasts in here too, which I'm wondering, can you add podcasts? No. So in the 8.1, you have the podcast app where you can add it via RSS feed, and that's how you'd get it in modern day, but I guess here you can't do that. I'm not really sure though. Even the radio is plugged into this, so I'm sure if I plug in, oh, that's nice. It even shows up here as like a now playing. If I plug in my headphones, it'll work. And then you have music, which should show up here, which I can actually add later. And then videos, which also would show up here, which I can also add later. So yeah, it shows up in this tiny little now playing thing. Same with the music, just with album art. But I like how they're both in one thing. That is nice. And then you have apps. Actually comes up with Deezer and Nokia Music, which both are on this. So that's kind of cool if you want to have everything in one thing. That's what I like about 8.0 and 7. Hubs were still a big thing in Windows Phone, as opposed to separate standalone apps. So I do really like that. That is a nice thing. What is Nokia Care? Remember, this is the thing that just randomly appeared out of nowhere. So, okay. Are these all offline, or do they want to connect to get the guide? I assume they want to connect because that didn't show up. Copy content. Okay. Kind of works. No, don't do that. I don't know what it's even doing. You saw it load, it just also had that tiny thing saying it can't see. Oh, that's a nice panorama. Though it kind of like comes in later. But yeah, that's a cool app. What else do we have? Screen Beamer, Storyteller. I think those we already know from 8.1, just maybe under a different name. Again, I don't mean to open this stuff. Get out. If you press and hold search, you don't get the voice assistant because that wasn't added yet. Oh cool, the getting the image still works. So it just opens up the regular search. I mean, I guess it's pretty cool. Nothing much to say, just like these slight differences and stuff that just make it stand out from like the difference between this and 8.1. Alright, now I'm trying to see if you can add a background to start and you only get dark and light mode. And then the colors, so if I set this to yellow, it'll change to yellow. So let me see if there's anywhere I can put a background. Well, I couldn't find anything about that in the settings, but I did see the glance screen stuff. So you got off, peak, interval, and always on. I like to keep this always on. Clock and notifications, night mode, I usually set it to red, and we'll just leave it like that. So what about applications? So background tasks. So another thing, as you guys know in 8.1, is that they actually separated these stuff into battery saver, so like battery sense, data sense, and storage sense. But actually they're all in here. So background tasks, that's nice. What else do we have? So just settings for all these other things. All right, here in the lock screen settings, we can choose Bing if we want to, which is nice. What else do we have? Screen timeout, so that's cool. Password, text suggestions. Cool, download that if you even can still download anything. So that's for passwords. And I don't know, I just feel like elements in 8.0 are a lot bigger, which I guess made sense on the smaller phones, but on a big phone like the 1520, I don't think it was very optimized for that. NFC sharing, tap to send, that's on. Pretty sure this is also a thing in 8.1, so this is nothing different. But if I remember, the NFC and wireless charging in this don't work. I don't know why. I just guess that it's something to do with the refurb that this device had. Though let me bring in my 930 and try it. Alright, so I got this photo of a cute black cat that I saw. Just gonna go ahead, hit share, and I'm gonna go and do tap to share. The Bluetooth is off, cool. So it needs to turn that on. Go ahead, turn that on. I'm gonna try that again, tap to share. So tap it on another device. So how will you work? Come on, do your thing. Again, I don't think this will work. Because it did not do it. Wait, it made a noise. We'll try that again. Bluetooth is okay. Wait, it's working. It wants me to turn on Bluetooth. Cool. Okay, that's on. I turned it on. You can see it up there. Waiting. Outgoing. Wait. This never worked before. What? Was I just doing it wrong before? That is, or I think, you know, because I opened up this phone to unbrick it, maybe I fixed the connection or something for wireless charging. Now I need to test wireless charging. I guess maybe cancel this. Yeah, I'll try canceling this. That shocked me because I did not think that was gonna work. Cancel, get out. Okay, tap to share. So do the phone thing. Oh, accept it. That is awesome. I love it. Tap to view. Hey, we got the photo. That is cool, man. I like this never worked. Save to phone. Saving to save pictures. This gives us the opportunity to actually look at the Photos app and see what do we got here. Camera roll. I did not take these photos. I mean, let's see. I just refreshed this. I just refreshed this phone. I don't think I took these photos, guys. Open a Nokia cam, that's nice. Anyways, albums, and then we have, what is, okay, it has two of the same photo for some reason, but then it also has all of these stock images. But yeah, save pictures. It's here. That is nice. Can I give myself a stock image? Will that work? What do I want? This bicycle. Sure. Share. Tap to send. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Accept it, please. Wow, it's actually doing it. That is fun. Wait a minute. Okay, sharing 100, but there. Yeah. Tap to view. So I do that. And this is the 8.1 settings, so I guess I'll save it. Done. That is nice. I like that. I like that I fixed it. So later I'm gonna check wireless charging. That should work. If not, it's fine, whatever. I barely use wireless charging, but this is cool. Now I fixed the NFC. That is nice. All right, little like edit update. Check this out. Place it there. If yeah, there you go. It charges. I fixed it. I don't know. I guess it's when I opened the phone to unbrick it and stuff. I managed to reconnect something and actually cause NFC and wireless charging to work. But yeah, that's cool. Anyways, back to the video. Thank you 930 for participating in this. So that is lovely. What else do we have? What is local scout? I think that's, yeah, it's maps. That is not gonna work. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Also, did Wi-Fi disconnect? No, it's still there. It just doesn't always show like it does in 8.1. So you, again, do the swipe down thing to check on that. Also, is this like closer to the top than in 8.1? I don't really remember. That might be the case. Ooh, we got data sense here, so they are here. No, I don't want that. They are here. What about storage sense? No. And I think, okay, I think storage sense and battery sense were added in 8.1, but data sense is here. Okay, that makes more sense. I don't think there's anything else much to check out stock-wise, so maybe in another video I'll show what you can do with the jailbroken 8.0. This is not gonna work. I don't know why I opened it, just to see. But yeah, 4 of the Bing apps, that's cool. Don't know where the rest of it are. Like food and drink and travel and health and fitness. I think those are the missing ones. But yeah, that's nice that I at least have 4 of them here. What else do we got? I think that's all. I think we looked at everything. But that is cool. I definitely like it. I think it's cool. And if I ever end up getting a Windows Phone 7 device, which might be planned in the far future, like a Lumia 800, again, I'll take a look at Windows Phone 7.5, then jailbreak it, and see how it is. But that, again, far future, may or may not happen, but I want that to happen. Right now, though, we have 8.0 to explore, so that is cool. And I'm gonna actually customize this and do all that stuff, and just see how it is compared to 8.1 when trying to use it. And then I'll make another video talking about how it is and the jailbroken stuff. So comment down below what you guys think of Windows Phone 8.0. Tell me if you prefer this or 8.1. I can't decide yet, so I'm gonna use this and then make my judgment. But this is pretty cool. And now I have a phone on 8.0, a phone on 8.1, and a phone on 10, so that's nice. I just need 7.5 to complete the collection. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.